Chav Daled Mishnah Tes. Sholosh mashpelos hein. A mashpela is an enormous crate, a box used by the farmers to carry crude stuff like manure. There are three types of mashpelos. Shel zevel tamei medris. This mashpela was mentioned at the end of Perik Yud Tes. The one used by the farmers to transport manure is actually tamei medris. That's because it's actually got two functions. It's got a primary function to carry manure. It probably has a lid. It's got a covering. Therefore, the farmer sits on top of the mashpela while he's traversing the countryside with his manure. Therefore, it's got two functions. The functions don't disturb each other, although one's a primary function and maybe the sitting on this is a secondary function that doesn't matter, as we've had before. It's very similar to the box shepischol mitzido, where it's a kli kibble and tommy medris, because you can sit on it while it's acting as a kibble, therefore it's tommy medris. Next one, shel teven tamei tommy meis. This is obviously an open mashpela, hasn't got a lid. It's used for carrying straw. Of course, when the straw is not in there, you can sit on it. But this is a classic case of two functions which are in interference with each other. Therefore, the primary function is a function of kibble. You can only sit on it when you say Amoid v'nasa malachtenu. Sorry, when you sit on it, you will say Amoid v'nasa malachtenu in order to put the teven inside it. So in the meantime, the kibble is the primary function, and therefore it's not tomei medris, just tamei tomei meis. And the last one is a puchlitz shel gamolim tor miklum. This is, again, one of these big crates used by camel drivers. This is completely tar. It cannot be sat in, because the Rambam explains that the bottom of this box, this crate, actually hasn't got a normal base. It's actually a lattice. It's strung with ropes. The ropes are thick, very uncomfortable to sit on. So the medris one is out. Doesn't even qualify as a proper base kibble because the holes are so big. You put in it in large objects, but we know for kli eitz, if the holes are bigger than a moitzi rimoin, it's not regarded as a kli kibble, therefore it's tar miklum. It's in ganz and tar. Quite a simple Mishnah, and we'll cover.